if Penix hadn't got rid of that footwork of reading, he's not starting for me. I'm a roll with Kirk still. If
No
that's the way
doubt.
that roll, that's just me. But so I think it's a different situation here than what he had in Cleveland. But
I can see that. And from an offensive standpoint, I think he got more talent with Drake London. I think Atlanta Falcons got the better receiver. Even though
yeah,
I know I like Quinshon Junkin, he got hurt toward the end of the season, but I think Bijan is way better talent than Quinshon. Um, I can't evaluate our offensive line to their offensive line. I feel that the Falcons' offensive line is better. I feel like we better than the tight end. So I think he got way more talent here than he had in Cleveland. Um, Defense is stacked here, even though Miles Garrett did win the sacks lead up in Cleveland, but they're just one guy.
yeah,
We got two guys, that coming on both ends, so they really getting to it. So I don't know, man. It's like where's I want my team to succeed. Let me say that. But at the same time, it's like we build a hope up every year for the Falcons. And then we get let down. So it's almost like the definition of insanity. Rooting for the same damn team, knowing the same results every year after year after year. And so there's nothing pushing me toward the scene right now.
yeah. No, I would tell you, I would have felt a lot better if, like, say, Stefanski would have maybe got fired a year ago, went to a team as an OC, and kind of rebuilt itself, and the offense was looking good. Then we hired him, and then I'm like, okay, all right, I can deal with that. But getting fired this year and going directly to another team, I'm with you. We just kind of don't know what we have, and I would have liked to see him kind of go back and get an OC job, and then have a nice offense, and then get a head coaching job here. That'd have been my the way I would have preferred to look.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Now we do know potentially because we don't know, but potentially we probably gonna keep Ubrick here. You know what I mean? Since the Falcons denied Dallas from interviewing him as a DC. And overall, man, Ubrick did a solid job with the defense. The damn offense just couldn't do. I don't think we scored over 30 points, but maybe one game this year. You know what I mean? So I would like to see Ubrick here unless there's another DC out there that you could think of. Outside of Brian Flores, and I think Brian Flores is a hell of a DC. I would like to see him here, but where he was in Minnesota also. I think right around the time Stefanski might have been leaving, Brian Flores came. Outside of Brian Flores, I'd rather keep Ubrick.
Yeah, a lot of players, not of the coaches ain't gonna take a DC to DC job, but yeah, Flores is a good one. I like the guy out in Denver, hit their DC, Vance Joseph. I think he's a good one. So there's some several good DCs out there, but they're not going to take a DC to DC job. So, but yeah, Brick, I think done a good job for the most of the year. He had some games where like I don't know what Brick doing, like the Carolina game,
Yeah,
Bryce
I ain't know
Young
the hell
torched
Brick
them.
did.
So it's a couple games you're like,
Both game,
oh right,
both game
right,
Bryce torched us.
right. So you're like Brick, what's going on? But yeah, other outside of some of those anomalies, I would call him. He done a solid overall job, and yeah, I would probably prefer him to stay. We seen we got a good pass rush this year, or this past previous year,
Yeah.
so we hadn't had in many years.